Hi team, welcome to this review of the Tesla Model Y. Now before we start, it should be said that never in our wildest dreams did we ever think we would be reviewing a Tesla. We have no idea why Tesla have given us this beautiful car, but they have, and we've had it for the best part of 2 weeks. And so we wanted to do a review video. It'll be a really honest review video about what we do and don't like about the Tesla Model Y. So where to start? I think the first thing we should start with, girls, is whether you girls have enjoyed the car. What do you think of it?
I love this Tesla.
Do you? Why do you love it, Taba?
Because it can go super fast.
Are we ready?
Oh yes.
If you get arrested or I die, it's going to be annoying.
I'm so ready for this. Just go down it.
Jesus Christ! It's like, no, stop now!
Doesn't have to go
It's hit the back thing.
Go down it. Go down it.
Is it comfy in the back, girls?
Yeah, it's really comfy. The seats are so much comfier.
And you get more, and you get quite a lot of space.
Yeah.
From a practical perspective, this Tesla has really surprised me. I don't know whether it surprised you, Katie, but in terms of just the amount of stuff we've managed to get into this car, because we went on holiday down to Devon.
Daddy, do you know where India is?
No. Come on, we got to pack the car up. That's a good compartment, isn't it? I think.
And also you can fit some things like down there. Yeah. Down there.
I think and listen, watch this, girls. Come here. Look, this is cool as well. So we've got a little compartment here. So what do you think we should put in there?
I've always been really loath to get rid of our falling apart Land Rover because its boot space is incredible, and this gave it a run for the money.
One of the things that this Tesla's got is just that cool factor, right? Like, Tesla's a cool brand, like the lines are so sleek and cool and the screen's amazing up the front here. It's just very sleek and simple. I think the only issue from a driving perspective is that you have to keep referring to the big screen to your left hand side rather than looking dead ahead all the time in terms of your speed and
nothing's in front of
your controls, and that takes a little bit of getting used to be honest. There were a couple of moments, I think with modern cars you just expect, for instance, the windscreen wipers to work automatically, but actually you had to go into the settings on the big screen on the computer to get the windscreen wipers to work. And I noticed actually that on the automatic setting it wasn't clearing the windscreen as quickly as I would have liked, which actually I don't know whether you could say it was dangerous, but it was, it did actually feel a little bit dangerous at one point, that when I was driving on the M25 in quite heavy rain, to have to be sort of thinking about that. So, I mean, I think the driving experience as a whole is pretty amazing. I haven't used the full autopilot system on here because I haven't quite worked out how that works completely. And I'm not a very techie, geeky type of fella, so I haven't spent a lot of time in the menus of the car to work everything out. I'm sure if I owned it, I would be, going deep diving into it to try and figure out every last operational instruction. But I'll be honest with you, I just haven't quite done that.
Really instructions man, are you?
No. What man is?
You get loads of legroom. Like the other day on the way home, I'm so used to putting my knees up on things when I go to sleep for some reason, and I'm so far away from everything, I couldn't rest my knees on anything, which is obviously great for people with much longer legs.
The glass roof's cool.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Do you like the glass roof?
I love it. When you clap it, sort of like when you clap in a studio.
Echoes.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
When you clap in a car, it's like clapping in a studio. I bet that's never been reported on a Tesla review before, ever.
One of the main reasons I love it is because it's a fully electric car, right? Like, we all know that we need to be driving fully electric cars in the future, and if we can now, for all sorts of reasons. Number one being looking after planet Earth. So from that perspective, you know, really good. One of the issues, of course, around any electric car is the charging infrastructure, and Tesla have these superchargers all over the place. But when we were in Devon, unfortunately, our Airbnb did not have any ability to trickle charge the car when we were staying at the house. So I've had to drive 11 miles to Salcombe to charge a vehicle. So basically you put into the Tesla computer, like, look, I need charge, and it took me here, just down there actually, and it turns out that it's a private hotel, so theoretically you're not allowed to charge at their charger, even though on the machine, on the Tesla computer, it says, yeah, you can. Now, luckily, I managed to sweet talk the staff to get the car on charge, but it's on a trickle charge. So it means that it's only charging at, you know, a really slow rate. So in order to get a full charge in, I need to charge it for 10 hours. Well, I haven't got 10 hours. The moral of the story is that you can have the most beautiful supercomputer car in the world, but if the infrastructure is not up to scratch in and around where you are, it makes life very, very difficult.
I feel like not many of the Devonish people are driving.
Devonish people?
What do you call them? Devonians?
Devonish people?
Needless to say, we didn't come across many Teslas. In some places in the country, you can get away with having your electric car, no problems, but in others, it is still a bit backward. You're not overtaking anyone, you're just sitting in this lane. These lanes are for overtaking.
I'm just about to overtake.
You're not?
Yeah, I am. What?
You're speeding up now.
I'm not speeding up, I'm going at the same speed. I'm going at 70 miles an hour, and we're just about to overtake this Ford Focus here. Focus here.
Yeah, you're allowed to make it.
See this car here?
Yeah, but you're only doing that because, yes.
I'm not only doing that.
You're only doing that because I called you out on it.
No,
You just sat happily behind.
Oh my God, and herein, folks, lies the issue with backseat drivers. She is the most unbelievable backseat driver.
I'm not. I normally leave you to it, apart from when you're crashing into something, in which case I do say something.
You don't.
Actually, you.
Indy?
Indy.
Is that your bottom?
No. That sounds like Mummy, definitely.
And then...
That was Mummy.
That's actually her.
Oh my God. That sounded exactly like the car.
Oh my God, people will be looking at us like, why is family farting so much? Do me.
Exit the vehicle to start the light show. Look at the front.
That was cool. No, is that on the front?
Bloody smells! You what?
Would we get a Tesla?
Yeah, would we buy the Tesla Model Y? That is the question.
Well, definitely don't have enough money to buy that.
No, well, we don't have enough money. I think if we did have the type of money to be able to afford to buy a Tesla Model Y, I really do think, off the back of having driven it these last couple of weeks, that I think we would, you know.
It does work for a family, actually, which you don't assume, you wouldn't assume.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful car to drive. I think that there's loads more space than I expected. The kids love it. It's got that sort of cool factor whilst being super, you know, low impact on the environment. I think it's got a lot going for it. Don't you?
Yeah, I think for sure. I would agree. Yeah, I think I would get one if I could.
So a massive thank you to Tesla for the loan of the Model Y. I hope you enjoyed that video. I know we've been really quiet on YouTube for well over a year now, but the next video that we produce is going to
kind of summarise our year away, our communal living adventure, and also set out the plans for the future on YouTube. We are going to be creating content in and around the next steps of our communal living journey. So if you're interested in that, please stay tuned. And if you can like, subscribe and share this video, then that really helps us. Thanks gang, and we will see you for the next episode. Bye bye.